She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Welcome to the third day of 31 Days to Internal Satisfaction Healing Journey, sis. I'm so glad that you're still with us. So before we jump into our content for the day, let's get our house cleaned out the way. Make sure that you have grabbed your copy of the 31 Days to Internal Satisfaction. You're going to need this for the rest of this journey. You're going to need it for your journal prompts. You're going to need it for the activities that's included in it. You're going to need it for space to really reflect and track your growth. So make sure you get your copy of this, okay? And once you grab your copy of that, get your copy of Never Date Just Once, sis. Your roster dating Bible. Because once we do all this internal healing, we're taking this external. And baby, we're going to address everything that's out here in this dating scene, and we're going to step in there with power. That means we're going to roster date with strategy. No more letting our feelings or sex confuse the mission. We're moving with purpose now, sis. That's why you need this. Also, get your copy of Play Your Position, sis. You need to see exactly how Shantae took her pain, flipped it into purpose, and used her roster to get the results that she was looking for, and she knew she deserved it. She didn't settle, and she did not waver. She stood on what she meant, and she got what she deserved. You ready for that? Then we got to get there. Make sure you grab that book to read about that journey. And also get ready for us dropping this at the end of July. Sis, you're toxic. I wouldn't date you either. I'm diving into 10 toxic dating habits that a lot of y'all have going on. And even if you don't exemplify all 10, something, 1, 2, or 3, maybe 4 or 5 on that list, you do. Because these toxic dating patterns, if we keep it real, that's why your dating life is in shambles. But if you honestly be true, you wouldn't even date yourself right now. You know that. So it's time to clean all of that up. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Now, the 3-book series, Divorce Not Desperate. First book drops on August 8th, which is my birthday. This series is going to be for every woman that done left a relationship or a marriage or had any type of loss that they had to take that came from something that they thought that was going to be great. Okay? This is a celebration on the sea. 90 days, one woman, too many men. So how many bad decisions can she make in 3 months? We're going to find out. But more importantly, we're going to watch her get through that mess and survive. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Learn how to heal, get through it, and survive it. So let's jump into today's content. Now, on day 1, we identified the pain, the moment, the event, the person that changed everything in your life, okay? Whatever that was, we already talked about that, identified it, and apologized for that on day 1. Day 2, we looked at our weaknesses and we learned how to flip those weaknesses into strengths so that we can start rebuilding and rebranding who we are, sis. Okay? Now today is all about your strengths. Not what you wish you were good at. Not what you're hiding behind because you're too afraid to let the world know you got it. I'm talking about the real strength that you already got, the stuff that makes you powerful, the stuff that you do naturally that you don't even realize is a whole gift. That's what we pointing out today, sis. So pick up your copy of 31 Days to Internal Satisfaction and turn on over to day 3. Okay, here is day 3. Knowing your strengths prevents the opinions of others from taking residence in your life. Strengths are your best talents, what sets you apart from others, sis. If you can identify a weakness and how to manifest it into a strength, then you can recall all of your strengths. That is what we're talking about today on day 3. See, sis, when you don't know your strengths, you start letting other people's opinions define you. You start shrinking yourself to fit in places that you outgrew a long time ago. You start doubting your value, and we're not doing that no more, sis. That's what this healing journey is for. Your strengths are your tools, but you got to learn how to use them correctly, because if you overuse them, you're going to feel drained. If you underuse them, you're going to feel stuck and unfulfilled. But when you honor them, balance them, and direct them towards completing goals that you have set, that's when your life going to start lining up how it's supposed to be, and you're going to get to the place that you never thought that you would get to. Ask yourself today, what am I really good at? What lights me up and makes me feel alive? What do I do effortlessly that others struggle with? What do people always come to me for? These are the catalyst to you identifying your strengths. Your strengths are not random. They are reminders of who you really are, the power within you. Each one of us individually, sis, has a strength. I have a strength, the gift to gab, and a strength to speak life into people. So that's why you're here right now, because I have spoken life into you. Now, what is your strength? In today's practice, it is simple but powerful. So we're going to start by first finding a quiet place in our house. Y'all know I don't start no activities until we get a quiet place with no noise, no distractions. Just you sitting down. First, close your eyes. You're going to breathe in 1/1000 and count up to 5 1,000s. This is how it's going to look. You're going to fill your gut with air and then exhale slowly through your nose. Do that 3 times and make sure that you're repeating to yourself, I am her, I am her, I am her. Now open your eyes, smile, because baby, you really are her. Go ahead and complete your activity. You got some questions to answer. That's why you need your copy of 31 Days to Internal Satisfaction. Don't forget your journal entry at the end of day 3. If you don't have the book, then that's why you need to get it, okay? So get your copy of 31 Days to Internal Satisfaction so you can get on these journal prompts and you can start doing the deep work that is required. This journal going to walk with you every step of your way, and I'm going to be right here holding your hand. So I'll see you tomorrow on day 4 as we keep this healing journey going. Keep showing up for yourself, keep loving yourself, and learn how to put yourself before everybody around you, even your kids. And I will see you tomorrow. Coming soon is Sis You're Toxic. I wouldn't date you either. In ebook and paperback form. Get ready to get your copy and let's clean your dating habits up.